Inter Milan aren't just winning games, they're executing a plan. A master plan. While Europe's elites are chasing superstars, Simone Inzaghi has quietly built a machine. Tactical brilliance, financial control, squad harmony, it's all there. And now, Inter aren't just competing in the Champions League, they're threatening to take over. This is the blueprint behind their rise, and it's nothing short of genius. Let's rewind to the summer of 2021. Conte walks. Lukaku and Hakimi are sold. 180 million euros worth of firepower, gone. What's left? A club in chaos, a fractured dressing room, and a bank account that sighs every time you open it. But Simone Inzaghi? He didn't flinch. He didn't promise revolutions. He just tweaked what was already there. Inherited Conte's 3-5-2? Kept it. But he loosened it. Gave it freedom. Let the machine breathe. Instead of squeezing players into a tactical box, he started letting them flow. Suddenly, the wingbacks weren't just covering ground, they were stretching the pitch like taffy. DeMarco left, Dumfries, right? Defenders couldn't blink. And when Inter really wanted to go for the throat, that 3-5-2 quietly morphed into a 3-4-3, opening up the flanks, overloading the wide zones, and creating chaos in all the right places. Inter don't do slow possession. They don't lull you to sleep with 700 sideways passes. Their buildup is quick, surgical, and aggressive, from back to front in just a few zippy passes, and boom, they're in your box. Watch carefully and you'll see the magic. Midfielders dropping into the backline, center backs like Bastoni pushing up as playmakers, and a team constantly rotating its shape like a Rubik's Cube. The idea? Confuse the press, disorganize the block, open channels where none should exist. Inzaghi learned this at Lazio. It's all about disorganizing the opponent's shape with movement and overloads. Inter pull defenders to one side with short, tight combinations, and then boom, switch play to a wide sprinting wingback or Lautaro drifting into space. And the results? Pure menace. They topped the Serie A attacking charts, blitzed past defenses in the UCL, and turned every game into a masterclass in organized chaos. But this isn't just a team that attacks fast. They attack smart. And that's where we head next. There's a reason teams walk off the pitch against Inter looking like they've just been through a washing machine. It's not just the pressing. It's not just the movement. It's the way Inzaghi's team takes control, without ever needing the ball. Forget the suffocating high press you'd expect from a modern European giant. Inter? They sit in a compact mid-block, calm, patient, waiting for you to blink first. But the moment you do, snap. 5 seconds later, the ball's gone, and they're countering through the lines before you can even reorganize. It's not just smart, it's cold-blooded. This isn't about chaos, this is about control. While the opponent is wasting energy with sideways passes, Inzaghi's players are silently communicating like a hive mind, inching forward, closing traps, and then pouncing with ruthless efficiency. And what happens when they win it back? They don't look for a safe pass, they look for the throat. Players like Çalhanoğlu and Barella immediately shift into quarterback mode. Bastoni's already charging up the left. DeMarco's running like his boots are on fire. Lautaro drops deep just enough to pull a defender with him, and then the overload comes. It's sudden, it's devastating, it's rehearsed down to the inch. This isn't just reactive football. This is a repeatable system built on structure and trust. And the trust? That's where Inzaghi has been the real game changer. Because while Conte's Inter was built on adrenaline and fury, Inzaghi's version runs on chemistry. There's no panic when stars are rotated, no sulking when lineups change. Whether it's Mkhitaryan, Aslani, or Darmian stepping in, the engine keeps humming. Everyone plays, everyone contributes, everyone believes. And that belief? It shows in the silverware. Since Inzaghi arrived, Inter haven't missed a beat. Coppa Italia's? Won. Super Coppas? Bagged. A Champions League final? Yep, and they weren't passengers either. They took Manchester City to the brink. This isn't just a team that shows up for easy wins. This is a group that turns finals into routines. Inter's consistency comes from depth, detail, and discipline. And at the center of it all, a coach who doesn't scream at his players, he trusts them. Up next, how Inzaghi took individual talent and supercharged it. Inter's rise isn't just about systems and strategies. It's about evolution, of players, of roles, and of belief. Simone Inzaghi doesn't just manage footballers, he upgrades them. Take Barella. Once a box-to-box dynamo, now a midfield missile. He doesn't just run, he launches. Those late surges into the box? They're timed like a heartbeat. Defenders hate him. Midfielders can't keep up. Then there's Çalhanoğlu. Remember him as a classic number 10? That version is long gone. Under Inzaghi, he's dropped deep, evolved into a deep-lying playmaker, scanning the field like he's got radar. Long balls, switches, through balls, it's surgical. Bastoni? A center-back? Sure, but one who overlaps, crosses, carries the ball upfield like a winger, and defends like a bouncer outside San Siro. He's a hybrid, a disruptor, a cheat code. DeMarco, Dumfries, and Thuram, each one playing their part in this brutal ballet. Wingbacks stretching the pitch to its breaking point. Inter's width isn't just wide, it's weaponized. And then, at the heart of it all, Lautaro Martinez. He's not just a striker anymore. He's a leader, a creator, a finisher, a captain who presses from the front and punishes with cold precision. Since Lukaku's departure, Lautaro has stepped into the light. He's the identity of this Inter side, fierce, fast, and always one step ahead. And somehow, all of this has happened, without luxury spending. Remember when Conte stormed out, Lukaku was sold, and the club's finances were in freefall? Inzaghi walked into that chaos, held onto a spine of key players, and rebuilt the rest piece by piece. No flashy €100 million signings, just clever transfers, smart rotations, and belief in the process. And off the pitch? Even the club's boardroom has followed his lead. Under the sharp eyes of Oak Tree Capital, Inter covered 90% of their losses by early 2025. They're not just competing, they're sustainable. A rare sentence in modern football. So, what do you get when a coach becomes a tactician, a motivator, and a builder? You get this Inter, a team that doesn't just dream of trophies, it expects them. Here's the real question. Is this Inter Milan side already playing like future champions? Or is there still another level they haven't shown us yet? Will Inzaghi's vision finally conquer Europe? Or are we witnessing the rise of a team that's quietly building a dynasty, one tactical masterstroke at a time? Let us know what you think. Is this the blueprint? Is this how you build a Champions League winning team without spending like a super club? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And while you're at it, hit like, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Because Inter might be just getting started. And Europe? It better be ready.